Hello everyone. This is Richa Sharma and I would like to describe myself as a poetic soul with artistic expressions. So, today I want to share a story with you. In a physics class, teacher asked the students, why do we need brakes in our cars? And they replied, to stop the car. Some other one replied, to protect ourselves from collision, and so on. Then the answers were repeating, so the teacher decided to answer them herself. And she said, it's good and I appreciate your answers that you tried to answer. But it is all a matter of perception. How you see the things are totally different from how I see the things. And according to me, actually the brakes are enabling us to drive faster. And the deep silence was there in the class. After a pause, she said, what if we don't have brakes in our car now? How much faster will you be willing to drive? And the whole class was like, we have never seen the brakes in that way. And in the same way, life gives us brakes. And we think it is to stop us. But no. Sometimes life frustrates us. Sometimes someone wants to pull us back. No, that's not to stop us, but that is to make us more stronger and bounce back towards life. That's how life is. Now, I want to share an incident, my experience. I was in the 4th standard when I've got the chance to take part in poetry recitation competition in my school. And I was hustling a lot, searching for a great poem because it was gonna be my first experience on the stage in front of so many people. And guess what? I found a great poem which was satiring actually the child labor in our country. And it was a good poem. On the day of my competition, just an hour before the competition was starting, my teacher was listening to every participant, what they have prepared. And when she listened to me, now guess what? My participation was cancelled. I asked why, and she said, this is really a great poem, but it is not apt for the audience that are sitting in front of you, that is 1st to 5th class, that is primary children. Do you think they'll understand your poem? No, you can't participate. And that experience left me broken. But no, life gives you breaks to bounce back, to move faster, to accelerate. And that's why I bounced back. I got a learning from this experience that while performing somewhere, we should always prepare content in simplest form possible so that audience can relate to us, so that audience can understand us. That's how it is always done. And yes, we should always prepare our content according to the audience who are listening to us. That's where public speaking starts. What are you saying is as much important as how you are saying it. Public speaking is not an inbuilt characteristic. It is teachable, it can be learned through practice, through doing ourselves, but everyone has a different learning style. Some learn it through coaches, some learn it by doing themselves. And yes, I'm learning it by doing myself. After giving so many presentations, so many performances, I've got one thing that if you are a good speaker, it's not mandatory that you are always a good speaker. Trust me. Sometimes your graph can decline, sometimes your graph can go up, because it all depends on the mental state that you are going through at that time. It all depends on the practice that you have done. It all depends on how much have you put your soul into it. So, another thing I have learned in public speaking is that our minds should be stable when we are giving any type of performance or presentation. And that's why I think I should always have a 5-minute meditation before going on the stage in front of public. That'll create better results. Even after giving so many presentations, so many performances, I sometimes feel to run away from the stage, to run away from the public. I sometimes feel like I should be an invisible girl that no one can see, because I know that I'm still having a dark hole somewhere in my heart which want to stop me, which is like a break for me. But no. I've read a line in a book of Osho that you become what you think you are. And that's why I always say that I have good confidence, that I'm a good communicator, that I'm a good speaker. But I know there's a long way to cover up. There's a long way to go. I've also read somewhere that listeners are the good speakers. Who listens more can speak well, can speak sense. And speak sense is the part of public speaking. So here I want to conclude my topic, because I am also one of them who listens more and speak less. Thank you so much.